My friends, I have breaking news to go over this evening. Many lawmakers are now discussing whether the federal government will cut Social Security and Medicare spending. Republicans are seeking to reach an agreement with Democrats on increasing the debt ceiling this week. And watch until the end of this video to hear about all of these new details. Also, to say thank you so much for being part of this community and joining me here every day. I will be doing weekly giveaways for the Walmart gift cards. If you'd like to enter next Friday's giveaway, all you have to do, friends, is make sure that you are subscribed to my channel, click and like several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you watch and leave a comment on, the greater your chances, friends, of winning these weekly giveaways. Now, friends, the United States Treasury announced late last week that had begun to take extraordinary measures as the country met its debt limit. The actions taken to extend the period that the federal government has to increase or suspend the debt ceiling before it defaults on its loan payment. Republicans hold a slight majority in the House of Representatives and are keen to extract concessions from Democrats over social spending before the debt limit is increased. However, the White House and Democratic leaders in the House and Senate have expressed an unwillingness to engage and negotiate on any such terms. For the newly elected Speaker of the House, Kevin McCarthy, navigating this political process will be his second major test to show that he is in control of his caucus. To get the gavel, McCarthy made significant concessions to many far-right members of the Freedom Caucus, and unconditional debt ceiling increases are essentially off the bargaining table. Speaker McCarthy has placed himself in a challenging position, where by keeping his members happy, he is forced to take two political risks. If the White House refuses to alter the funding mechanisms or eligibility requirements for Social Security and Medicare, and the House of Representatives forces a U.S. debt default, in that case, Republicans are likely to be blamed for financial crisis that would follow, jeopardizing their electoral chances in 2024. Additionally, raising the retirement age or taking other measures that lower the benefit amounts for Social Security are highly unpopular, especially for seniors, who are one of the most reliable voting blocs. In 2022, the Republican Study Committee released a blueprint to save America. It is a plan to balance the federal budget, while the GOP has not yet published the list of conditions that they would like to be attached to a bill to increase the debt ceiling. This document details some possible proposals. Over the last 60 years, the United States has seen birth rates decline, like many other high and middle-income countries. The practical impacts of Social Security are that fewer workers are paying into the entitlement program compared to when the programs were established. The GOP blueprint highlights that in 1945, there were 41.9 workers to cover each Social Security beneficiary. By 1960, that number had fallen to 5.1 workers and now stands at only 2.8. There are two main retirement ages to be aware of. The first is the age at which Social Security benefits can be claimed, which currently stands at age 62. The second is a full retirement age, which represents the age at which a worker can retire with their maximum benefit amount. For those born after 1960, the full retirement age sits at 67 years old. Before the year 2000, the full retirement age was 65, but it has steadily increased over the course of the last 22 years to 67. The GOP plan would continue to increase it at a rate of 3 months a year through the year 2040, where the full retirement age would reach 70 years old. Since many higher income workers may be able to save in a private retirement account like a 401k, increasing the retirement age will disproportionately impact the working poor who do not have access to these private plans. The argument laid out by Republicans on why the retirement age should be increased hinges on two main issues: the declining ratio between workers and retirees, and the increasingly longevity of Americans. Currently, Social Security benefits can begin to be claimed at 62 years old, but Medicare benefits are unavailable until a person turns 65. For those born after 1960, the full retirement age is 67. This could mean that a person retires but cannot receive Medicare for several years, leaving them dependent on expensive private market options that charge seniors much more because they typically require more care. And so far, the message from the White House is, raising the debt ceiling is not a negotiation. It is an obligation of this country and its leaders to avoid any economic chaos. So friends, do you think that there will be a government shutdown? Please let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Well, my magnificent and beautiful friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for this Saturday. My friends, thank you so much for joining me here every day and especially for being part of this community. I will be giving away 2 Walmart gift cards every Friday. Please make sure that you enter the giveaways. All you have to do, friends, is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. Thank you, friends, and have a very wonderful and blessed weekend.
Last week, a few of my Republican colleagues introduced their counterproposal to President Biden's American Jobs Plan. The senior senator from Mississippi called the proposal, quote, a good faith effort. He wishes to engage with Democrats on an issue that touches every community in America on a subject we all know, infrastructure. I think I speak for the entire Democratic caucus in welcoming this effort from our friends across the aisle. As I mentioned earlier, when it came to the American Rescue Plan for vaccines and vaccinations and cash support for families and help for small businesses and schools, not a single Republican would join us. It's time for us to come together and work on a bipartisan basis. Maybe this is a start. After all, infrastructure is what should unite us. Whether you live in Laurel, Mississippi, or Lakeview section of Chicago, our roads, bridges, our fiber optic networks keep us connected and keep us moving. And as we emerge from this pandemic, it's clear that Americans are ready to get to work, building a stronger country, a healthier country, and a more prosperous country. Sadly, though, the proposal from our Republican friends really fails to meet the once-in-a-generation opportunity test to transform America and make America a winner in the 21st century. At a time when millions of Americans lack access to reliable, efficient transportation, and millions more lack access to reliable, high-speed internet, we can't settle